Here we have a developing story into the newsroom. The website Politico reporting that another woman has come forward to accuse Senator Al Franken of an unwanted sexual advance. A former Democratic congressional aide told Politico that Franken tried to forcibly kiss her after a taping of his radio show in 2006. That was 3 years before he became a U.S. Senator. The aide says Franken pursued her when her boss left the studio. She says Franken told her, quote, "It's my right as an entertainer." Senator Franken released a statement this morning saying, "This allegation is categorically not true, and the idea that I would claim this as my right as an entertainer is preposterous. I look forward to fully cooperating with the ongoing Ethics Committee investigation." A lot of people were upset yesterday about how slick the commute was after the snow fell. Morning was filled with stop-and-go traffic, drivers sliding off the ice, covered roads of the Twin Cities. Here are the numbers: 619 spinouts, 565 crashes, 49 non-life-threatening injuries. A man was killed in Benson, Minnesota, about 100 miles west of the Twin Cities. MnDOT Communications Director Kevin Gutnick explains why the roads were not pre-treated.
As the rain ended and the snow began to fall, the temperatures started also to fall dramatically, which caused this rainwater to freeze on the roadways. Now, MnDOT does not go out and pre-treat the roads when it's raining because it just washes the pre-treat, which is salt, it washes it off the road.
MnDOT did have 200 vehicles working to clear the roads before the morning rush hour started. Ride home was much more manageable after salt had some time to melt some of that ice, and then plows had all day to clear the snow and slush.
President Donald Trump is expected to make a major announcement on Jerusalem from the White House today. Senior administration officials say they tell CBS News the president will announce that the U.S. recognizes Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and direct the State Department to begin moving the U.S. embassy to that city. This would mark a major change in a decades-old U.S. policy and comes despite intense Arab, Muslim, and European opposition. The State Department has already warned government employees and their families to be alert for violence.
Minnesota's budget outlook has Governor Mark Dayton suggesting that changes will need to be made. Economic forecast shows the state faces a $188 million deficit. At the end of the current two-year budget cycle, it could balloon into a $586 million deficit by 2021. Both Republicans and Governor Dayton appeared to point the finger at too much spending, something the governor pledges to fix.
We've frankly spent too much. Republicans have been battling that increased spending for years, and I think that in this forecast now you're starting to see those chickens coming home to roost.
And I'm not casting any blame on anyone here. We collectively cut state taxes and increased state spending, particularly in areas like transportation, early childhood, K-12, and higher education. That is readily correctable, and I commit to doing so in the next legislative session.
The GOP tax bill currently being negotiated in Washington, as well as some other Trump administration policies, could drastically change the scope of any shortfall. Next budget forecast comes out in February.
We had Esme reporting on this story yesterday, and Esme, it's unusual to have this much uncertainty over what the federal policy is going to look like, right?
It's actually unprecedented. Here's the bottom line. It has been 40 years since American tax policy has been overhauled. This will be a complete overhaul. We do not know how it's going to affect your taxes, my taxes, anybody's taxes. Not everybody's taxes will go down. There will be some people who will have to pay more.
Sure.
So it's very difficult to forecast, and it's going to be a complete change for both the state economy and for individuals across the country.
That's part of why they have this huge range of, well, it could be this, it could be that. This is different from in the past when we've heard, like, all right, we have $1 billion shortfall.
Right. And it's very complicated, but some of those treasured deductions that we all rely on, and there is some indication, especially that middle class, upper middle class people will actually lose some of these, perhaps home mortgage deductions, the extent of them. Everything's up in the air.
We don't know. It's all on the table. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's go back to President Trump's decision on declaring Jerusalem Israel's capital. This could have some major impacts across the Middle East.
We will be hearing about this for weeks, months, and years if in fact this does happen, which it looks like it's going to happen later today. Expect protests across the country, across the world. This really flies in the face in 7 decades of American diplomacy. And the protests and the calls asking the president not to do this are coming from Europe. They're coming from the Arab world. This is enormously controversial. And it's something that really will have consequences for American foreign policy and world foreign policy for decades to come.
Okay, we'll wait to see what the president announces later this afternoon. Esme, thank you.